Welcome back, players and collectors, to my channel, and today we have more exciting Lorcana news. You guys know this game has been blowing up. You know, I love the game. You guys love the game. And man, Lorcana is going places, ladies and gentlemen. So, recently, my last video, we talked about the news that that Lorcana was bringing out, that they were starting organized play with some regionals, some challenges, and bringing it across the United States, not only, but worldwide as well, going into Canada and Europe as well for some of these tournaments. Well, I am here to tell you that the Atlanta, Georgia challenge sold out in 1 minute. That's right, 1 minute. That's 11 or 2. But 1 minute, 1 minute, that's all it took. And it was sold out. I'm unconfirmed right now. I was trying to research a little bit and figure out how many seats were actually available. I believe it was somewhere around 500. And the reason I say that is because the second challenge that's already opened up and started sales is in Lille, France. And that one was I think, roughly 500 seats. But the one in Georgia sold out almost instantaneously. You got 1 minute. They said at 12 o'clock noon, opened up. 12:01, boom, all sold out. Man, people flew to get those spots, and that is a huge sign that the game is growing. Now, there's going to be a lot of people that come up here and be like, oh my god, this is bad for the game, you know, nobody can get in, blah blah blah. Right, it's creating some demand. There's a lot more demand than what they were capable of doing, but you got to think, this is a first of its kind for Lorcana. They've not done huge events like this outside of like some convention type stuff already, in which only, you know, 200-300 people showed up to play. Now this, they open up 500 and they say it's an official challenge. It's like a regional style event if you think Pokemon, and people flocked to it, and 500 seats was clearly not enough, and now they know, you know, but the same thing happened in Lille, France for that tournament there, that challenge. Opened up, and somebody said like within 45 seconds, everything was gone. 500 seats sold out once again, and it's just, they are flying through. They are flying through these seats, and it's awesome to see. That means there's just, even worldwide right now, there's just so much demand for Lorcana. It's fantastic to see. The reprints have been great. They're starting to work. I wish they would reprint troves and gift sets and stuff. That way we could get some more of these like collectible type things. But that's not here or there, because they're reprinting boxes and packs and making decks and such available everywhere for people to buy. And that is fantastic news. But the fact that they had the only two regional or challenge tournaments that have opened up so far, sold out instantaneously, that is huge, guys. That is seriously big. Lorcana is looking really, really good. And there were some good points being made, actually. After you see the Lille, France one here, it sold out real quick. People were kind of in the comment section below talking about, you know, like it was great that they actually set the cap to 500 instead of like 1,000 or 2,000, you know, and then only having 200 players show up, because then it shows the game isn't really growing. It's not really going anywhere. You had 1,000 seats, only 200 people signed up. It has a bad look to it. You open up 500 seats though, and they all sell out instantaneously. You go, okay, we need to see if we can accommodate for more spaces and see what we can do there, because there's clearly a demand for it. And you know what? That's exactly what Disney Lorcana has done. They put out an official statement here that says, we are looking at options for increasing the player caps to all Disney Lorcana challenge events and adding additional tickets to the events that have already sold out. In the meantime, we will delay further ticket sales going live until we come to a decision on event caps. So even for them, it kind of took them by surprise a little bit. And they're basically sitting here going, you guys responded so well, we were not really ready for this, but we're going to pause things right now. We're going to look into possibly getting more seats, and then we will open up sales again. And it's good because even for the ones that sold out, they said, hey, we're going to try to get more tickets for those events too. And then we're going to try to get tickets, even more tickets and seats for the other tournaments that have yet to even release. So that's fantastic news. And honestly, that just means the player base is growing pretty good and that there's demand for it. There is demand for Lorcana outside of, you know, the people who just collect or the ones that run to Walmart and Target and buy everything up to resell on the internet. There's more players jumping into the game, which is a fantastic sign, man. It is such a huge sign that the game is growing. And I saw all this stuff and I'm like, man, I got to bring this out to the people here. We got to talk about it a little bit. And I'm very curious for you guys to all tell me your thoughts down below on, you know, like, where do you think Lorcana is right now? Where do you think the state of the game is? Is this a good thing? Is this a bad thing? What are your thoughts and opinions? And then do you actually play the game? Do you collect the game? What do you guys do? Let me know down below. I respond to all the comments, so go ahead, drop them, and we'll have some dialogue going on there. But it seems like Lorcana is just taking off. We talked in the last video about they opened up a lot of things that took me by surprise that I was not expecting them to do already at this point, like regional tournament stuff, but I'm happy they did. And I'm hoping this is just a Ren's thought now. It's not anything real, but it's Ren's thought that maybe we have an official online format coming soon. I'm hoping, because that will help grow the game exponentially, and that gives something for the players who can't necessarily make it to these types of events can do. I mean, think of PTCG Live, right? All these people that don't get to go to these regional tournaments, man, they're out playing the card game live or in person at card shops when these tournaments are going on, just to be part of like the event. And I think that's something that Ravensburger and Lorcana should be thinking about, and maybe they already are. I don't know. But let me know your thoughts down below. And that is all we have for today. I know it's a real quick video, but I appreciate y'all. Thank you so much for hanging out with me. Make sure to smash the like button and subscribe if you want more Lorcana news. We'll be back at it again here real soon with more.